welcome to my episode of thoracic release work for your mid and upper back. So our thoracic spine comes from around about here, just where this knobbly bit is, down to around about here. And there's 12 vertebrae in it, and it's where our rib cage is attached to the spine. So we want to make sure that it's nice and mobile, nice and free, so that it can move easily, so that we don't end up borrowing movement from our cervical spine or down into our lumbar spine. So it's really important that the thoracic spine section moves nice and freely, doesn't have any restrictions, because that can cause pain, discomfort, and even things like problems with your taking an effective breath. And for those of you who've worked with me for long enough know that if we have a problem with our breathing, that can also relate to core and pelvic floor dysfunction. So this little video is just designed to help you move a little better, find ways to wake up your thoracic spine. When you first start doing these, they might feel a little stiff, a little kind of like there's not really much movement. But over time, the more you do them, the more you will be able to free up your mid and upper back. So I hope they help. Right, you're going to need a couple of things. So the first one is a foam roller. If you don't have a foam roller, you can use something kind of similar, like a rolled up towel, something like that would work just perfectly. We're going to take hold of the roller, pop one hand on it, and from here we're going to take a little stretch coming forwards and backwards. And with all of these exercises, we're really looking at comfort. We don't want to reach so far that it causes pain. So we just reach along, feel this little stretch kind of coming along this part of the underarm, up into our lats, that is, just so that we can free up this shoulder a little bit. And you can do this with the palm facing down, or the palm facing kind of inwards, so the thumb up to the ceiling. Once we've done that a few times, we'll do the same thing then on the other side. And it's quite interesting to kind of listen to your body and find out, does the left side feel a little worse? Does it feel a little better? You know, how do the two sides relate to each other? And then that gives us an idea perhaps of where we need to spend a little bit more time. So have a go with the palm facing towards, in this case it's facing towards the camera, and then with the palm facing towards the floor. Okay, the next one I'd like us to have a look at is a plain simple cat and cow. So we're going to curl up through the spine, push the shoulder blades apart, and then arch through the spine, gently softening the belly, relaxing into the shoulders, and then lifting up again, and then arching through. So we can engage our breath with this, so inhale on the rise, exhale on the lower. And you'll find your own rhythm with this. You'll find with most of these exercises, you might work at a different tempo to me, that's absolutely fine. Okay, next up we're going to take our right hand towards our temple, so we're in this position here. We lift up through the shoulder, and then taking that same elbow, you're going to reach it down towards the opposite wrist. So at the moment I've got my right elbow lifting up, and then it comes down towards the left wrist. So rotating up, and down. And there's no set number of exercises. You might want to do 5 of these, you might want to do 10. Just see how your body feels. And you may find that you do an odd number because one side feels like it needs more than the other. As a general guide, let's do kind of 7 or 8 on each side. So nice big opening of the chest, and then rotate down. I'm going to make this one my last one. Okay, the next one then, I'm going to face on a diagonal for this side in the hope that you can see better. I'm going to take my left leg in front of me. With my left hand, I'm going to reach over towards the side, so I'm leaning over this way. So over to the side, then with my elbow, I'm going to bring it down towards this back heel. So I'm coming over to the side, and then down towards the heel. So if I show you from this way as well, we go over, rotate down, and then over and down. And you can use this hand here just to help balance you. And then this one's going to be my last one. And then we do the same thing, switching over to the other side. So hips nice and square to begin with. Same arm as back leg lifting up, so I've got my right leg in front, so therefore my left arm in the air. And I'm coming across to the right side, down with that elbow. Across and down. Good. And you might find as you do this, each one you can move just a little bit further. Lovely. Okay, the next thing you're going to need is a band. So if we take hold of your band here, I'm going to go with my right leg in front of me, and I take both arms out, and the band is nice and relaxed. We're not doing this to create loads of strength, we're doing it for a little bit of mobility. And I'm going to move it away from my front leg. So I come round and back. And to begin with, I'm going to keep my eye line looking forwards. Then once I've done kind of 5 or 6, I'm going to stop to turn my head as well. This might test your balance a little bit. And then let's do the same thing on the other side. It warms up the shoulders too. So let's start first of all, eye line looking forwards, stretching that elbow all the way back. That's it, good. And then this time around, let's have a look towards that back arm. And the last one, and done. Lovely. Another particular favourite of mine is a halo. So we take the arms behind us and then all the way round, extending through the back. And you can do this either kneeling or standing, go with whatever feels most comfortable. And as you can see, we're getting this stretch here, an opening out of the chest, stretch to the side, and then a stretch across the middle of the back. So we're really targeting lots and lots of the muscle groups that are associated with our breathing patterns. So let's go in both directions. Lovely. And then have a rest. One last exercise for you now then. This one takes a little bit of brain power. So let's go with our right leg up. We're going to take our hands in this position here, so fingertips to temples. We take the left elbow towards the right foot. So left elbow towards the right foot. And I'm going to lift up, rotate this elbow as high as I can, and then I'm going to point the left elbow towards the left foot. So I'm going, I got a little wobble there. I'm going down towards my front foot, so elbow towards the front foot, reach up, elbow towards the back foot. Same thing, so lift that elbow high, coming down, lift up, and then left elbow back. And this one is a little bit more complicated. It challenges quite a lot of strength in this exercise as well. That's why we've saved this one to the end. Okay, let's have a go on the other side. So this time around I have my left foot in front, hands are up. This time it's going to be the right elbow going towards the left foot, and then stretch the arm up high, and then tilt downwards. So we're aiming this down towards the foot. I appreciate it's not going to reach, but that's the direction that we're aiming for. So coming down, up, and back. And up, and back. Lovely, let's make this on our last one. And done. Alright, just give those shoulders a little roll, a little wiggle through the body. Right, I hope that has helped. Keep practicing with this thoracic work. Honestly, it's the key to a lovely, healthy spine. And if you have any questions at all or you get stuck with anything, then please get in touch. But I hope you've enjoyed it.